Zengarde stuff is pretty nifty, huh? You can visit it any time from the main menu. But enough of that. It's time to defend your house. I have to warn you, you're gonna hate this next level. Why? Because it's non-stop Bungie zombie after Bungie zombie. I hate those confounded Bungie zombies. I hate them! I hate them with a passion! And a vengeance. And a whoop-de-doo, here come the idiots now. What's going on, everybody, and welcome to part 23 of my playthrough for Plants vs. Zombies. As Crazy Dave was telling us, this is non-stop Bungie zombies. Pretty much, I don't think there are any other zombies coming out normally. We're just gonna get Bungie zombies dropping these guys in like parachuters. What are those guys called? Paratroopers? I don't really know. The guys that, like, not Mario, parachuters that, you know, that like drop down into the middle of the battlefield, that kind of thing. That's pretty much what we're getting right here. So it's gonna be kind of interesting. I think I'm gonna put that there to stall for him. I'm gonna put this here, and I might as well back these guys up with pumpkins too. I really like this level. I've always liked the in-between breaks. Like every every like -5 level is like a little mini game in between break, and they're usually a lot of fun. I really like them. And this one is it's okay. It's not the most inventive one they have, but it's still nice. There really aren't a whole lot of mini games I don't like here, so you usually won't hear me say bad things about them. But yeah, from the last level, we just checked out the Zengarde. Like I said, we'll go into that more later. It's really not necessary for the main game. That's what I like about this, how much there is to do, like, after the game is finished. That's what I really enjoy. And one of the things I guess I could note here is, can he reach him? Oh, cool, that's really nice. This is going to be a lot of chompers, actually, so get used to using chompers on the roof levels. They're really kind of the best thing you can use, in my opinion. They're just so helpful, and as long as you have pumpkins and chompers backing up like 2 rows, you're pretty set. Because I really don't feel like the cabbage pults and kennel pults do enough damage on their own to stop most of the zombies, especially not in the start, like when zombies are first coming. And when you have Bungie zombies, that kind of changes the entire game. It seems like such a little thing, but Bungie zombies can totally turn the game on its head, because you take it for granted that you have a little bit of time before the zombies actually get here, and with Bungie zombies, it's not the case. They drop them off right in the middle. And like I said, we won't get them here, I don't think, but I have seen Bungie zombies drop as close as the 3rd row from the, like, death zone, I guess. What would you call that? Like, endgame feel? I don't know. I guess we'll back him up there. I was hoping, yeah, okay, he's gonna take him out so I can put someone here. Oh boy. Eat him! Okay. I didn't want to have to waste that pumpkin further back. Cool, now we got a full row of pumpkins here. It's like an actual, like, line of defense, you know what I'm saying? Okay, we'll put him here, put him there, put that there to give someone a chance. And well, we have a lot of cherry bombs stored up, which is a good thing. Actually, I don't know if we're gonna get any, like, cabbage pults or kennel pults here at all. I don't know, like, I know I've said I like some of the other noises and sound effects in this game, but the Bungie zombies coming down, it just sounds like a lot of fun, doesn't it sound like they're having a good time? I guess we can put this here. Yeah, nice. These guys are kind of useless back here, but that's okay. Even if we, like, lose a row here, then we'll have a fallback. I always like having fallbacks. Oh, eat him. And I think he might, oh no, I got this, nice. And there we go. Yeah. Can you just imagine this? I mean, actually, the chompers kind of do remind me of peanut plants from Mario. I always just called them chomper plants, so I know, but I think they are called like peanut plants. Some Mario fan will correct me, but they are kind of like them. You know what I mean? The idea of like a Venus flytrap. I think that's where the idea pretty much comes from, like a Venus flytrap. Oh God, this is what I'm talking about. Oh God, look out! Nice. Well, we got most of them. Oh, see, that's okay. So I was right in my prediction. No. Oh no, back him up there. Okay, pumpkins, coming to the rescue again. Let's get rid of that ladder. Oh, I should have waited just a second. Easy come, easy go, kind of. You know what I mean? That kind of situation where it's like, you could have waited a second, but you know, it's not that big of a deal because we're just so pro. But I know, like, the piranha plants, I think that's where the idea comes from, right? Like Venus flytraps, which I always found to be, like, slightly creepy plants. I never found plants to be that creepy, but especially if they're on my side, then that's pretty cool. But I don't know, like, I guess anything is creepy when you think about it. Like, some people, like, really hate spiders, for example, but I don't for the most part. But then again, like, I see something like, I think desert spiders or wood spiders and stuff like that, and it's kind of like, I guess, to me, it's like, if a living being is like, oh God, wow, God, the chompers are just doing work, aren't they? If like a living being is aggressive, I guess is my point. Like let's take centipedes for example. Centipedes are actually pretty aggressive, or like hornets, wasps. They're actually really aggressive creatures. So I guess that kind of like, as opposed to like a grizzly bear that's really just defending its territory kind of thing. That's not really aggressive, it's just defense. But something like hornets will just attack you for being in the general area. That's kind of the point I'm getting out in a game of Plants vs. Zombies. the Animal Kingdom here. Oh geez. Zombies were tearing through there pretty good for a second. Thank God for chompers. Actually, if chompers could like chew just a little bit faster, they'd probably be an overpowered plant, but they'd be a really deadly plant, that's for sure. Get him! Oh, nice. That took out more than I thought it would. And yeah, see, if he's not protected, I think they'll only put their ladders down on walnuts, tall nuts, and pumpkins. Everything else the ladder zombies will try to eat. So it's kind of like pick your poison, I guess, where you want to put these things down. Oh man, we are doing great. I didn't think we'd be doing this good. Are we already on the... yeah, final wave? No? Oh no, just a huge wave. Wait, is it the final wave? Epic tension. Final wave of zombies, yeah. Woohoo! Oh god. Did you see how many zombies were on the field for a second there? Oh jeez. Let's back him up there. I'm gonna put some just in the back just to be totally safe. And as soon as I get a pot out, you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna put this here. Cherry bomb. I'm gonna get rid of him. Cherry bomb. I'm gonna get rid of you. Oh, he was just about to be done. Is he? Is he done? Nope. And the final cherry bomb. Whew, yeah, look at that field of chompers. Could you just imagine having to walk through that? Nah, not my day. And we get a clove of garlic. Well, that's good. I like garlic on my food. Garlic. Divert zombies into other lanes. Now this plant is kind of like a game changer on how you set up your plants. Obviously we're going to go over it right now, so I'll show you what I mean. But it's interesting, and I'll be honest, I thought it was useless originally, because I thought it only worked once, and then it was gone for 50 sun. And I didn't use it at all, so through my first playthrough I didn't use it at all, but then calm down, man. I know this is exciting, but no, it's a good plant, but like most of the plants I've been talking about recently, it's kind of better in survival mode, in my opinion. It kind of changes the game plan, which I don't like. I kind of like my setup, but we're going to show you an alternative way to have a setup. But we also are going to want to watch out for catapult zombies. Catapult zombies are pretty much like the zombies' artillery, and they shoot hamburgers or basketballs. It always look like a hamburger to me. Maybe that's just because I have food on the mind, but it's a basketball. And they're actually kind of a top priority. When they come into the field, you kind of want to take them out as quick as possible, because they can actually attack your defenses in the back. They're sort of like digger zombies in the way that they can't indirectly down you, but they can destroy your defenses from inside out. So it's pretty not deadly, but you kind of like a higher priority when they come into the field, like you want to take them out. So we're going to use you, we're going to use catapults again because I said I would. We actually are going to want, no, I think we'll do, pumpkins are fine, I really don't want walnuts. If you're going to use anything, use tall nuts, don't use walnuts. You might as well use pumpkins if you're going to use walnuts. Because of how much limited space you have. I guess I'll take chompers, I've got you, I'll have to take you, and I could take you, and I suppose we could just take another TSPP, right? Yeah, why not? I actually don't know how effective Starfruit is here. We might actually check that out in survival, because I actually have never used them on the roof. I think they might have the same problem pea shooters are, as they can't shoot over this, but we'll see. Oh, and I forgot, I meant to plant the sunflower down here. Oh well. And I wasn't right. I actually went back and watched a couple other people's playthroughs of Plants vs. Zombies, and the roof level actually does take longer. It takes even longer for the zombies and things to move along, per se, like the way everything works to move along, than even the night levels do. So that's why it's not really I'm playing slow. It's just everything seems to take slower because it takes a little bit longer to get over here. The plant setup, the damage is a lower rate. The zombies aren't as fast typically. I think the whole level is just slower, but I like that. It really expands the level even though we're already on like the final stages, which is cool. And I know I keep complimenting the music, and I'm going to do it again because that's just something I do in games where I love the music. Trust me, when I play games like Paper Mario or Legend of Zelda, all you're going to hear me talk about is how much I love the music. But, yeah, no, this, actually, I wonder if it, no, that'd kind of be a waste. Let's, I guess I could just, it's a waste of sun. Yeah, it would be cheaper just to do it this way. Okay, now I'm going to show off what, as soon as I get a little bit of sun built up, I'm going to show off what garlic can do. And it's actually a really good plant. Like I said, it changes the play style. Basically, I shouldn't have done the way I did this. Actually, I already kind of messed it up, but I'll show you. I can still save it. I can save the situation. I'm going to get my defenses out first. And here's what garlic does. Here. I know, I'm so excited about garlic, I can't help it. Garlic, the way you want to use it is actually like this. You actually want to put it up in front with nothing else behind it. Let's do this quick. Come on, garlic, recharge. Oh, garlic, no. God, no. That's okay. I'll just take him out with a TSPP. You're actually not going to plant any offensive plants here or here. What garlic's going to do is when a zombie chomps into it, as you're going to see in just a few seconds, it diverts it into another lane, as it says. But if it's in the middle here, it could divert a zombie up or down. But if you put it here or here, it can only divert a zombie one way. So you're concentrating all the zombies into a single path. You could even do it to another stage and put another garlic here and divert them all into the middle row, but actually no, because if you put a garlic here, it could actually change rows. So this is kind of the safest setup and the kind of the setup you want to run if you're going to run garlic. There we go, now it's set up. I believe garlic take about maybe 8 to 10 bites to get rid of. Let's try to count. That's one bite for that. And as you can see, there's my probably favorite zombie sound effect in the whole game. Not even zombies like to eat garlic, even though I do. Does anyone else out there like garlic? Because garlic is actually one of my favorite things in the world. Like roasted garlic is with a little bit of oil. It's really, I could eat it raw, like just like that. I mean cooked, but I could eat garlic raw, and I actually have eaten garlic raw. God, it burns. So these are probably, we're going to assume these are raw garlics. Oh, I thought I would have to put him down. And like I said, you want to concentrate all of your offensive plants here, because all your zombies are going to be coming through here. It actually might be a good strategy on a roof level like this, because I'm going to try using it this time a little bit. Plus, I've been using the same strategy the entire game, so let's mix things up a little bit, right? And as you can see, I'm going to start planting. You probably should have planted plants like sunflowers all the way through here, and you probably could get more sunflowers out than you normally would, but let's see. That's 2 bites for him. I love the noise. It's such a great noise. Oh geez, let's put him here. I'm gonna have to back these guys up with pumpkins in a second if I don't get enough out. No, it should be okay. Yeah, this might actually be a better setup, and like I said, I didn't run this when I played the roof levels, and I usually don't run garlic on the roof. But this actually might be a better setup. It really might. I'm more comfortable with my other setup, but, you know, it's fun to go to your comfort zone once in a while. I think it's a good idea. And actually all this talk is making me hungry of like garlic and food, and even sunflowers look tasty. I know, like it's almost like a cannibal thing. Actually, if anyone's ever seen that, there's plenty of videos out there of like jokes with Plants vs Zombies, and obviously because it was such a great game, people make videos of it. But there's one out there where like a zombie eats. I can't remember the name of it. I actually might put a link in the description or have an annotation pop up if I can find it again. And oh, eat him, destroy him, oh, sweet, cool. And it's just of a walnut holding off a zombie, and the zombie bites him. And then I think it's the twin sunflower or something is thankful for that, or there's a pea shoot in the background, and the walnut turns zombie, and it's like trying to eat the other plant. It's hilarious. I'm definitely gonna find a link, and I'll link you to it if you haven't seen what I'm talking about. Okay, I'm gonna say that was about 3 bites, and you can kind of see it's deteriorating just a teeny bit. I'm gonna say that was 5. So yeah, it might be like 10 bites, which is kind of worth it for 50 sun. Look how well I'm doing right now. This is going over pretty good. Now that we got 3 rows of catapults set up, this is nice. Okay, here we go. Yeah, these guys, we don't want I'll just demonstrate what they do. They shoot basketballs, and they're actually attacking our sunflowers way in the back. I'm gonna throw this down and get rid of all of them in one foul swoop. And actually, sunflowers don't take that many hits, and it actually goes through pumpkins, so it actually goes over everything. There's nothing to protect it with, really. It might actually not be a bad idea if you're running a setup like this to also run cabbage pults and kettle pults on their own aren't too great. They have their own strengths in their own way, but when you put them together, I think that's where the real magic happens. That's what we're gonna do in the next level when we do this. I'm gonna do cabbage pults and kettle pults and show you what they can do together. I think they're actually 10 times more useful. It's kind of like combining snow peas and pea shooters together. They're just better together than they are alone. Yeah, that was about 6, right? Someone is probably counting. I could keep a counter in the screen later if I want. I'll think about it. If you're playing like hardcore, I guess, you know, MLG Plants vs Zombies, you'd want to know exactly how many bites you have. But, I mean, you can tell when things are deteriorating in this game that have any kind of more life than, you know, a few bites. like walnuts, pumpkins, you can tell when they're deteriorating. Same with garlic. Once they deteriorate enough, you'll tell. Actually, it might take more like 15 bites, which is really good for the sun. Like I said, originally I thought they weren't good at all. They are actually pretty good. Yeah, as you can see, yep, see, he's kind of smiles fading away, and that's okay. And if you want to like pre-plant early, if you're afraid you're gonna lose them both, because then that's the dangerous thing about garlic. If you lose your garlic, they'll start coming through here, and you'll have no defense here. So that's why you want to keep some TSPPs on you, and also why you want to keep an eye on your garlic. It's kind of like a good setup that can easily fall apart if you're not careful, like walking on a tight wire, sort of. It's cool, but you know, it's really good, but don't mess it up, kind of thing, is my analogy, because I'm a tight walk roper. Roper tight walker? Yeah, let's go with that one. That one sounded cooler, right? In like a job description. And maybe if you want to stall, you could put like a pumpkin over them or something, but it's up to you. That could actually be a kind of a cool thing, put a pumpkin over these, so when they're done with the pumpkin, it diverts them down a lane. That would actually not be a bad idea, if you needed to buy yourself a few seconds. Oh wow, we're almost already done with this level. See, and I could even put more sunflowers up here if I wanted to, and then put like a chomper here just in case, you know, just in case something went wrong. Like, I got plenty of sun to back it up with. Oh yeah. Here we go. Huge wave of zombies is approaching. I'm gonna place this here just as a preempt for a cherry bomb. Final wave. Oh boy. Ooh, wow, I just totally lost my train of thought. Let's take care of him. I'll let him eat that. I'll put this here, get rid of this. I'll take care of you. Like I said, you actually might want to put chompers there just as a safety net, per se. And we will finish the last ones off like that. Pow! Yeah, that's how we do things. Oh, look at the little garlic. He's so sad. Oh, that's okay, because we won. His sacrifice was noted. He came back, a war veteran, only damaged and bruised, but we can rebuild him better, stronger. Umbrella Leaf protects nearby plants from burgers, bungees, and catapults. Burgers. I really do have food in the mind. Burgers and catapults. So now we actually have a defense from the plants, from these zombies that have kind of been slowly wrecking us indirectly, from bungees and catapults. I don't use this plant much, but it does have its uses. Undeniably, it has its uses. And we will be going over it in the next episode against some of our arch rivals, especially the ladder zombie. I don't know, the ladder zombie just really throws me off because of the way I set up, but if you're having trouble with catapult zombies and bungee zombies, the umbrella leaf is your new best friend. And we will meet that new best friend in the next episode. So until then, I thank you guys for watching the video, and I will catch you later.